Hi everyone. So I'm redoing this video for two reasons. One, the first time I did this video it was in two parts. But the second and more important reason was obviously I'm talking about Ixalan spoilers, particularly the promos that always get shown before the actual spoiler season starts. But I go to MTG Salvation when I'm looking up spoilers. I find them pretty reliable for the most part. But they have a lot of spoilers up that don't have pictures to them, but they have descriptions of cards and whatnot. Now, not all of them are complete, which made me realize as I was doing the video that they're from the leaked spreadsheet. So instead of going over them and going over like spoilers that aren't confirmed but more likely true, one second. Excuse me. I'm instead just going to go over the promos. I'm going to get to those cards when they're actually officially spoiled, even though I'm sure people have already looked at them, talked about them, whatever. But we have four promo cards. Four, I believe. Four? Yeah, we have four promo cards to go over. And we're going to go with the one that I used to headline this. Burning Sun's Avatar is 3 red, 3 of any color. 6/6 Dinosaur Avatar. Now there's three. Now dinosaurs are going to be in 3 colors in this first block, and that's Naya colors: red, green, and white. Each color does get a dinosaur avatar. This one's the red one. And when Burning Star Avatar enters the battlefield, it deals 3 damage to target opponent and 3 damage to up to 1 target creature. It's rare. As a card, I mean, it's a dinosaur. It's a cool giant dinosaur T-Rex thing that's like burning and all that stuff. That's cool. And it does. I mean, it's gonna lightning bolts something on the field of an opponent. After that, though, you paid 6 for 6. That's the thing. This card has no value outside of the initial play, and then okay, that's not true. It's a big 6/6, but it's frankly kind of underwhelming in my mind. I'm like, really? I mean, you couldn't at least wrath the board a little bit, or at least or anger the gods the board a bit with 3 damage. Or you could have just said each opponent and each creature, and including yours. You could have done that. So I don't know. It seems overly costed because when you take that out, it's just ping and just a 6/6. Which, don't get me wrong, if that is rare level, that's a rare level effect. And I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm just going to check one of the other ones right here. Wait a minute. No, that's mythic. Please tell me I'm looking at this correctly and this is a rare, not a mythic. Okay, it is a rare, because I'm about to say, if this is a mythic, this is a shitty ass mythic. As a rare, it's tolerable. Moving on to Unclaimed Territory. Uncommon. Land. Unclaimed Territory enters the battlefield. Choose a creature type. This is a very tribal-based set. Tribal-based plane. Add 1 color mana to your mana pool by tapping this card. You may tap this and add 1 mana of any color to your mana pool. Spend this mana only to cast a creature or spell of the chosen type. When you're in that, whatever creature shell you're in, be it merfolk, vampire, dinosaur, pirate, this card is going to be very useful for that. If you're running cats, if you're running dragons, whatever tribal deck you're running, this card is going to be very useful for it. You're going to want to use this card. So yeah, and particularly for the fact that it's any mana. That's the big thing. Yeah, you can do colors as well, but any mana. Walk the Plank is going to be one of the premier removal cards in the set. There's another one that I would argue is even better, but we'll get to that when it's officially spoiled. Walk the Plank is 2 black. Sorcery. Destroy target non-merfolk creature. When you're dealing with these, it's very important to know what type of set you're in. Like, the place where this is going to have the most difficulty is in limited and sealed, where merfolks are going to exist. Especially sealed in the pre-releases, where merfolks will be a thing as they exist on this plane. But other than that, I mean, unless your opponent's got a merfolk deck, this card's going to be just a fantastic removal. So yeah, I love the flavor too. Is walk the plank, destroy target. Now I heard someone, I think it was Wedge on the Monosaurus, make a very good point. It's only target non-merfolk, but it can't be target non-merfolk, non-fish, non-leviathan, you see where I'm going with this? This thing can kill animals that can live underwater. So it can kill creatures that live underwater. So it's kind of funny that this thing could You can make a whale walk the plank or fish walk the plank. That in my maybe it's a reverse walk the plank. Maybe that's what happens. That because merfolks can go on land and in the water, but you're doing like an underwater walk the plank. So they got to make the fish go up on land and die. Maybe that's what it is. I don't know. Last card, Bishop of Rebirth. 2 white, 3 of any color, Vampire Cleric rare. 3/4 vigilance. Whenever Bishop of Rebirth, Bishop of Rebirth enters attacks, you may return any target creature card with Chimera mana cost 3 or less from your graveyard to the battlefield. This is pretty much a slightly lesser Sun Titan. It still has a vigilance. It's got pretty much the exact same mana cost, I believe. No, I think the Sun Titan it costs 6. Yeah, I think those guys cost 6. All the Titans. So it's a little cheaper, but it's a lot weaker in terms of physical stats. Sun Titan was 6/6. This thing is 3/4. Granted, 4 toughness is a very solid butt to have, but it's not impenetrable. And obviously the other big thing with Sun Titan compared to this is Sun Titan automatically brought something back onto the battlefield when you played it and attack. It just doesn't want to attack. So unless you're giving it haste, you're not going to get an initial effect out of playing it. And if someone can prevent you from attacking with it, then it becomes useless. You don't even get the initial effect you would get this with the Sun Titan. But overall, I mean, I might be complaining about it, but it's good. It's a good card. In fact, most of the cards I'm seeing here are, at the very least, usable. And now I'm seeing other cards on here that I find kind of somewhat less usable, but we'll get to those cards when we get to those cards. We've got a long spoiler season ahead of us. But anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Like, comment, share, subscribe. As always, if you want us to review something, put in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point. Ideas are who to win Star Wars Superhero Magic. What ifs? Anything I do on the channel, put that in the comments below. Let me know. I'll get to it at some point as well. Next week, it's my monthly week of who would win. So I've got the weekend off plus Monday. I got a 3-day weekend. So I'm going to be spending a lot of time writing show notes, writing down information for who would wins, doing all that good stuff. Also, after coming to some realizations, I really need to redo some of my power level, not my videos. I haven't done those videos yet, but the power level information I've got so far. So, yeah, just keep your eyes out for that. I'm not going to do the power level videos until the Tournament of Power is over. Because what I plan to do, essentially, is everyone. I'm going, I love guys who, like, I really got the idea to do the video when I said Totally Not Mark's videos. Watch those videos, by the way, the power level videos. They're really good videos. They're really well done. But I did disagree with them on a couple things and ideas and possibilities. So I did agree with that, and I figured, eventually I'll get around to doing it, because he also wasn't taking into consideration Super Era leading up to the Tournament of Power, because he was doing how strong the individuals for the Tournament of Power are, and like individuals like Krillin were getting stronger. Boo's not a part of it. Boo got stronger with that, and he even mentioned that for the Boo. So yeah, but then I'm like, why stop there? Why not just do them all? So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna do them all. I'm going to do every character in Dragon Ball Z. Well, not Dragon Ball, because that's actually got power levels for it. Dragon Ball Z, Dragon Ball Super, and I might even consider doing GT. GT is going to be tricky, but I am definitely going to consider doing GT. But I'm going to have to rewrite a whole bunch of other stuff for GT. But we'll take it one step at a time, like when I start the actual power level videos after Dragon Ball's Universal Tournament arc. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will see you folks next time, and Super Vlog will be up tomorrow. So thanks. Good night.